What's going on, world? What's going on, China? So we're going to talk about some Black Myth Wukong here. Why it's so popular. This is a video going to be covering a different amount of topics on it. First and foremost, when it comes to Journey to the West, there's some people that just don't know this. That Dragon Ball Z is based off of Wukong, Goku. Journey to the West. So you see the Monkey King at the beginning of Dragon Ball, the tail, the flying Nimbus, all that goes back to Journey to the West. As we see right here, Journey to the West in Mandarin Chinese and Sayuki in Japanese is a 16th century Chinese legend and one of the four great classic novels of Chinese literature, which Dragon Ball is loosely based upon. Originally published anonymously in 1590s during the Ming Dynasty. Ming Dynasty is some serious stuff. Y'all play Dynasty Warriors, y'all will love that, I promise you. It has been ascribed to the scholar Wu Cheng Jin since the 20th century, even though no direct evidence of its authoritative survives, or authorship survives. Same thing. The tale is also often known simply as Monkey. Wow. Okay. This was one title used for a popular abridged translation by Arthur Waley. The Waley translation has been published as Adventures of the Monkey God and Monkey Folk Novel of China. Like you saw that, in China when Goku and them, back then they could transform into those big ass monkeys and stuff. All of that type of stuff. Though, Dragon Ball still is amazing for what it is, but a lot of people need to understand where the roots come from and what it's relied upon. Just like the origins of martial arts is in China and in India. Same thing with like Buddha. That goes all the way back to India. So, and India's in Asia. So the novel is a fictionalized account of the legends around the Buddhist monk Xuanzang's pilgrimage to India. See? During the Tang Dynasty in order to obtain Buddhist religious texts called sutras. On instruction from the Buddha, the Bodhisattva, as you see, Guanyin gives the task to the monk and his three protectors in the form of disciples, namely Son Wukong, and you got Son Goku. Zuabaji and Sha Wujing, together with the Dragon Prince, who acts as Zuazeng horsemount. These four characters have agreed to help Zuazeng as an atonement for past sins. Dragon Ball characters depicted as Journey to the West characters. Toriyama, the world, as you see right here. Some scholars propose that the book satirizes the effete Chinese government at the time. Journey to the West has a strong background in Chinese folk religion, Chinese mythology, and value systems. The pantheon of Taoist deities like Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu, that's where the yin and yang aspect comes from, and Buddhist bodhisattva and the foundation in India, it's still reflective of Chinese folk religion beliefs today. So, guys, this is why this game is big. You got a lot of people thinking, oh, no, it's just a lot of Chinese sport. No. It's bigger than you think. But if you didn't know, now you are aware of this. And not a lot of people are told this type of information. They just don't have any idea. So they may say stuff and not know what the hell they're talking about. So now we get an idea. Now, going to the next aspect, there is a Goku mod that y'all can download. Two, actually. One from Jump Force, and then you have the other Goku mod, which I'll get to in a second. As a matter of fact, we could just go and type in Black Myth Wukong Goku. We're going to get to this in a second. Let me put on my headphones so we can see this. Yeah, you guys can get this. And actually, I can put a link in my page because that... this site right here tells you how to install the Goku mods for Black Myth Wukong. You follow these instructions right here, basically. There's even a video right here. It's from Inside Gaming. I'll put it in my description in case y'all want to do that on PC, because I'm pretty sure there's probably people like, what, I can play as Goku? That's pretty sick, you know what I mean? So there you have it right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Notice the similarity to voice acting? Goku sounds. You're not going to be able to Kamehameha though. You know, maybe you can get that one move that that big-headed boss has. You know, I don't know. We'll have to see, but that'd be cool if you could somehow change the particles to some magic effect.
How delightful. You come at a good moment. One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog. Stay
This
in
is cool
help.
though.
A
Like
deity like myself will
people
not
that might want
shock
to do that.
you.
Though this is early gameplay, I would like to see some in-game stuff. I think that would be cool. But that's to give you guys some ideas about that. Like I said, it'll tell you how to do it right here. I'm going to link it for you guys. And let's go on to the next topic. Steam is now at 37 million concurrent players for the first time. And yes, Black Myth Wukong is the one that looked this because you had a couple million people, you know, worldwide, and a big chunk in China too that helps out big time that has boosted the concurrent user rate. Because we have to think about how limited it is. You can't play it on Xbox, though it wouldn't have sold like that anyways, but it's still going to sell and do well. More sales are always welcome, and you want more people to play your game. So I'm going to get to why that's got delayed too. Um, as you see right here, as reported by PC Gamer, Steam hit a new record of concurrent players on August 25th, 2024. It's exactly 37,266,324 users were online at once, according to the Trekking website. The popularity of Steam is always increasing gradually, but this spikes in players, taking it from around 34 million during July and early August to the eventual 37 million. Important game here. It's doing a lot of great things here. And, you know, it's also important too because this is a attack against the DEI slander invasion and woke invasion and the you know, the leftist nonsense that, you know, people were trying to push. That obviously it's founded and it starts over here in Western society, and like they have no right to go over into Asian territories because it's like, you know, stay out of that. Definitely this being their first game and knowing how pivotal and important this is, and who it's being represented by. We're talking about Wukong here, as I just told you, Journey to the West, how important that is, you know, for Chinese mythology and history. So, you know, just all those things together and just slamming against that in the gaming world, giving us a real video game. Guys, when I say that, I mean something that is developed, has heart and soul into it. It has a beginning and an end, and there's no microtransactions, there's no season pass, there's no way of trying to like scheme you for anything. Everything in the game can be earned, and it's actually a good video game. It has a lot of Chinese DNA on it, you know. It has a good balance between mid-core and hardcore, depending on how much you actually want to do. You're giving a lot of content. You have your new game plus automatically there. So these type of things are very good, like for an actual real video game. And to see that happen in China, I want to see more. I mean, I've seen some gameplay the other day of. I mean, we got Lao So Aside coming too, right? You know how good that looks. Phantom Blade. Oh my god, that looks epic. Gamescom gameplay. If you haven't checked it out, man, I'm telling you, go do that. It looks so good. And by the way, guys, I appreciate like and sub if y'all like this type of content. I'll be bringing you a lot more. But yeah, just the era of China is around the corner, and then I'm pretty sure India is around there because Sony did an investment in the India Hero Project. South Korea is around the corner, so we're gonna be getting a lot of video games coming in without all that crap. And Asia's doing such a good job. Western society, I want y'all to step it up too, so that we can get the gaming back that we love and get all this garbage out of it. So, but yeah, I'm very happy to see this right here. This is real gamer support right here, and this is real gaming booming like it should because this is our world, and we're not going to allow them to come in and take over. So yeah, good job on that. And PC gaming is growing and it's getting strong. You know, it didn't used to be as big as console gaming, but now it's actually becoming important, and that's good. As long as gaming is growing and real gaming is growing, why would I be mad at that? You know what I mean? I have them all. You know, I have a badass rig right here with a 4070 in there, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a badass Ryzen 9 series processor with a base clock of 4 gigahertz. Oh yeah, my machine plays no games. So getting onto the Xbox aspect, Black Myth Wukong is still delayed indefinitely on Xbox Series X due to a memory leak issue. Now let's think about this because when you're developing something for Xbox too, and a lot of developers can probably get a little bit annoyed about this, is you have to develop and for the Series S and for the X. That could be annoying to some people because you got two different settings here. Now, Black Myth Wukong, the popular action RPG developed by Game Science, is still indefinitely delayed on the Xbox Series X and S due to memory leak issues. As reported by Reliable, basically this individual right here, the game, we can click on that, just goes to X. Ecstasis. Okay, that's the individual that reported it right there. Reliable Ecstasis, the game by Game Science released last week on PC and PlayStation 5 is still delayed indefinitely on Microsoft's consoles due to a memory leak error, which causes crashes and apparently affects the consoles as well. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is good and more respect for them. They're doing all the right things here. You didn't release that just to get extra profit. Because you knew your major profit would be over here too, but it's just that I respect that because it's not done. And that's just too many issues. Definitely, if you were affecting consoles as well. The last thing as a new developer coming in the gaming industry, when you're coming on the scenes like this, is for you to give people a type of idea that is going to affect the actual console themselves. They don't want to be seen as that, so delay it. Release it when it's ready. And if those other people have a PC or a PlayStation, you can still play the game. This is only going to affect people that specifically only play Xbox only. Not to say that I wouldn't want y'all to play the game, obviously I do, but if it's not done, it's not done. I could tell that if this game is not fully optimized on PC and PlayStation right now, I'm telling you. Because I have a PC that's beyond the recommended specs easily, and I can tell that it's not finished. It's still playable, but I would like to see, you know, at least one update come out first before I fully want to dive in. I'm pretty much on chapter 4, and like I said, I want to play more, but I want to play this game when it's more optimized and get into New Game Plus and do all of that. So yeah, you know, the studio, however, is working hard to solve the issue and obtain certification, but sadly, it is not yet known when the issues will be fixed. This game is reportedly ready, so it's done, obviously. So once this issue is fixed, the release shouldn't be too far out because they have to fix that. They're still trying to work on optimization and, you know, do a lot of things. Who knows what the hell else is going on? They may be working on DLC. Who knows what this game's going to be getting? We don't know yet. It's a shame Xbox players can still cannot enjoy Black Myth Wukong, as it is an extremely solid title that is more than worthy of anyone's time. I can promise you that. On my chapter 4 of the game, it's amazing. It's not overrated. You can learn more about what makes the game one of the strongest debuts we've seen in recent times. Yeah, I mean, the game is probably what, about 12, 13, 14 million sales right now. It was at 10 million a couple of days ago. I mean, it is just doing so well. Like I said, this is just great to see this and know, as I just explained, you know what it's based off of and how far this goes down. As you see, there's a lot of context here. So if you guys ever want to look into that, you can too. Basically, all you do is just do DBZ Journey to the West, and you can get right to this website. But that's pretty much it. You know, if you guys want to comment and have some more conversations about this, leave some comments. Let me know how you think. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever around the world. Peace out, y'all.